President Donald Trump has some soothing to do as he speaks Saturday to the National Future Farmers of America convention in Indianapolis, the capital of a state whose farmers have been hit hard by his tariff policies. While most of those in the crowd likely won't be old enough to vote, Trump's visit a little more than a week before the November 6 midterm elections seems positioned to assure the state's soybean and pork farmers that the Trump administration is good for them. Those farmers could prove to be key in Indiana's hotly contested U.S. Senate race between Democratic incumbent Joe Donnelly and Republican businessman Mike Braun, one of a handful of pivotal contests that could determine which party controls the chamber. Or, how Trump's tariffs, trade policy create tricky terrain for Mike Braun and Joe Donnelly. Normally, most Indiana farmers could be squarely counted on to vote Republican. But Beijing's retaliatory tariffs on American farm goods, spurred by Trump's tariffs on Chinese products, have raised doubts for some. Hello, we've got complete midterm election coverage right here. Let's begin. Luke Doherty, a 25-year-old Johnson County farmer, said he wasn't sure how he was going to vote in the Senate race when asked in September. But he knows the tariffs will make things tricky for farmers. I equate it to a kid riding a bike, Doherty said. We were on a rocky road already and tariffs were like someone knocking a kid off the bike. The bailout is like the person handing him a Band-Aid and making it look like he solved the problem. The bailout, Doherty mentions, is the $12 billion Trump has pledged to farmers to help decrease the impact of retaliatory tariffs. Trump also has touted the revival of the American steel industry, another key sector in Indiana, due to his tariffs on Chinese steel. Trump, whose office finalized plans to speak at the convention within just the last few weeks, will be the first president to keynote the convention in 27 years. Some past and current FFA members, along with at least one parent, have questioned the FFA's decision to have Trump speak, expressing concerns about the president's tone and values. But the wider discussion has focused more on Trump's tariff policies and their effect on farm prices. There was a 95% drop in Indiana soybean exports to China in August of this year, compared to in 2017, according to Tariffs Hurt the Heartland, a group that campaigns against tariffs. As a result, soybean prices have so far fallen from about $10 a bushel to $8, the Indiana Farm Bureau reported. Likewise, Indiana pork exports to Mexico, which had been growing before talk of tariffs began, is now decreasing. That's a big deal in Indiana, which ranks in the top 5 states for soybean and hog production. This data is the clearest sign yet of the hit Indiana farmers have taken and is a warning about the even greater threat on the horizon, said Brian Cole, a spokesman for Tariffs Hurt the Heartland. There is no guarantee that what's lost today because of this trade war is coming back anytime soon. What is Indiana's loss is Brazil, and Canada, and Russia's gain. FFA CEO Mark Poskell said the FFA invites every sitting president regardless of party. The last to accept that invitation was George H.W. Bush. We've taken a position this year, as we have every other year, that we respect the office of the President of the United States, and based on that respect, that is what drives our invitation, Poskell said, and we do that regardless of political party, we do that regardless of popularity. We do that regardless of policy, because for our students something of this sort can be the experience of a lifetime for them, to get to listen to and be in the same room as the President of the United States. Poskell also noted the FFA isn't a political organization and hasn't taken a stance on tariffs. Hoosiers are split on their opinion regarding Trump's tariffs, according to a recent Gravis marketing poll. Of 377 registered likely voters, 37% say they oppose Trump's tariffs while 40% say they support them. That spread fell within the 5.1 percentage points margin of error. Braun, who has closely aligned himself with Trump, has clarified his support of the president's tariff policies in recent weeks. Last month, Braun put himself in the Trust Trump camp, saying he was certain the president wouldn't let the situation devolve into a trade war. This week, Brown called for a harder time limit, saying the president's tariffs on China should go beyond next year due to the impact on farmers. While Donnelly has supported the steel tariffs, he has consistently said other Trump trade policies have gone too far and are turning farmers and manufacturers into collateral damage. Meanwhile, Libertarian candidate Lucy Brenton said she opposes all tariffs. Reporters Mark Alicia and Maureen Gropp contributed to this story. Call IndyStar reporter Caitlin Lang at 317-432-9270. Follow her on Twitter, at Caitlin_Lang. Read or share this story, https://www.indystar.com/story/news/politics/2018/10/27/president-trump-was-indiana-farmers-fod-speech-ahead-midterms/177-4470002/